Alright boys, it's Troggy and we're back. Part 2 of my Immortal. Let's get into it in Chapter 5. Author's note. Stop flaming. If you flam it means you are a prep or a poser. The only reason Dumbledore swore is cause he had a headache, okay? And on top of that, he was mad at them for having sex. P.S. I'm not updating until I get 5 good revoys. Dumbledore made and Draco and I followed him. He kept shouting at us angrily. You ludicrous fools, he shouted. I started to cry, tears of blood down my pallid face. Draco comforted me. When we went back to the castle, Dumbledore took us to Professor Snape and Professor McGonagall. We were both looking very angry. They were having sexual intercourse in the Forbidden Forest, he yelled in a furious voice. Why didn't you do such a thing, you mediocre dunces? Asked Professor McGonagall. How dare you, demanded Professor Snape, and then Draco shrieked, because I love her. Everyone was quiet. Dumbledore and Professor McGonagall still looked mad, but Professor Snape said, fine, very well, you may go up to your rooms. Draco and I went upstairs when the teachers glared at us. Are you okay, Ebony? Draco asked gently. Yeah, I guess. I lied. I went to the girls' dorm and brushed my teeth and my hair, and I changed into a low-cut black floor-length dress with red lace all around it and black high heels. When I came out, Draco was standing in front of the bathroom, and he started to sing, I Just Want to Live by Good Charlotte. I was so flattered, even though I wasn't supposed to be there. We hugged and kissed. After that, we said goodnight, and he reluctantly went back into his room. Chapter 6. Ian, should you up preps, okay? P.S. I would not update until you give me 5 good reviews. The next day I woke up in my coffin. I put on a black mini skirt that was all ripped around the end and a matching top with red skulls all over it and high-heeled boots that were black. I put on 2 pairs of skull earrings and 2 crosses in my ears. I spray painted my hair with purple. In the Great Hall, I ate some Count Chocula cereal with blood instead of milk and a glass of red blood. Suddenly, someone bumped into me. All the blood spilled all over my top. Bastard, I shouted angrily. I regretted saying it when I looked up, because I was looking into the pale white face of a gothic boy with spiky black hair with red streaks in it. He was wearing so much eyeliner that it was going down his face, and he was wearing black lipstick. He didn't have glasses anymore, and now he was wearing red contact lenses just like Draco's, and there was no scar on his forehead anymore. He had a manly stubble on his chin. He had a sexy English accent. He looked exactly like Joel Madden. He was so sexy that my body went all hot when I saw him, kind of like an erection, only on a girl, so I don't get one, you sicko. I'm so sorry, he said in a shy voice. That's alright. What's your name? I questioned. My name's Harry Potter, although most people call me Vampire these days, he grumbled. Why? I exclaimed. Because I love the taste of human blood, he giggled. Well, I am a vampire, I confessed. Really? He whimpered. Yeah, I roared. We sat down to talk for a while, then Draco came up behind me and told me he had a surprise for me, so I went away with him. Chapter 7. Bring Me to Life. Author's note. Well, okay guys, I'm only writing this because I got 5 God reviews. And BTW, I won't write the next chapter until I get 10 God bonds. Still flaming, or I'll report you. Ebony isn't a Marisu. Draco and I held our pale white hands with black nail polish as we went upstairs. I was wearing red Satanist things on my nails and red nail polish. Author's note. See, does that sound like a Marisu to you? I waved to Vampire. Dark misery was in his depressed eyes. I guess he was jealous of me and thought I was going out with Draco. Anyway, I went upstairs excitedly with Draco. We went into his room and locked the door. Then, we started Frenching passively. We took off each other's clothes enthusiastically. He felt me up before I took off my top. Then I took off my black leather bra and he took off his pants. We went on the bed and started making out naked, and he put his voice thingy in mine, and we had sex. See, is that stupid? Oh, Draco. I screamed. while getting an orgasm, when all of a sudden I saw a tattoo I'd never seen before on Draco's arm. It was a black heart with an arrow through it. On it, in bloody gothic writing, were the words, vampire. I was so angry. You bastard, I shouted angrily, jumping out of the bed. No, but you don't understand, Draco pleaded, but I did too much. No, you fucking idiot, I shouted. You probably have AIDS anyways. I put on my clothes all huffily, then stomped out. Draco ran out even though he was naked. He had a really big you-know-what, but I was too mad to care. I stomped out and did so until I was in Vampire's classroom, where he was having a lesson with Professor Snape and some people. The Vampire Potter, you mother hecker, I yelled. Chapter 8. Stop flassing, okay? If you do, then you are a prep. Everyone in the class stared at me, and then Draco came into the room even though he was naked and started begging me to take him back. Ebony, it's not my thing, Draco screamed sadly. My friend, be Ludi, Mary Smith, smiled at me understatedly. She flipped her long, waist-length, gothic black hair and opened her crimson eyes like blood that she was wearing colored contacts in. She had pale white skin and she was wearing a white makeup on. Hermione was kidnapped when she was born. Her real parents were vampires and one of them was a witch, but Voldemort killed her mother and her father committed suicide because he was depressed about it. She still has nightmares about it and she was very haunted and depressed. It also turns out that her real last name is Smith and not Granger. Since she has converted to Satanism, she's in Slytherin now, not Gryffindor. What is that you desire, you ridiculous dimwit? Snape demeaned angrily in his cold voice, but I ignored him. Vampire, I can't believe he cheated on me with Draco, I shouted at him. Everyone gasped. I didn't know why Ebony was so mad at me. Yeah, just in case you guys don't know, this is a point of view switch now. I had went out with Vampire, I'm bi, and so is Ebony, for a while, but then he broke up my heart. He dumped me because he liked Brittany, a stupid preppy hacker. We were just good friends now. He'd gone through horrible problems and now he was gothic. Haha, like I would hang out with a prep. But I'm not going out with Draco anymore, said Vampire. Yeah, hecking right. Heck off, you poopy, I screamed. I ran out of the room and into the Forbidden Forest where I'd lost my virility to Draco, and then I started to bust into tears. Chapter 9. Stop flaming, okay? I didn't read all the books. This is from the movie, okay? So it's not my fault if Dumbledore swears. Beswids, I said he had a headache. And the reason Snap doesn't lick Harry now is cause he's Christian and Vampire is a Satanist. MCR rocks. I was so mad and sad. I couldn't believe Draco for cheating on me. I began to cry against a tree where I did it with Draco. It must have been still warm. Then all of a sudden, a horrible man with red eyes and no nose and everything started flying towards me on a broomstick. He didn't have a nose. Basically like Voldemort in the movie. He was wearing all black, but it was obvious he wasn't gothic. It was Voldemort. No, I shouted in a scared voice, and then Voldemort shouted imperious and I couldn't run away. Crookshanks, I shouted at him. Voldemort fell off his broom and started to scream. I felt bad for him even though I'm a sadist, so I stopped. Ebony, he yelled, thou must kill Vampire Potter. I thought about Vampire and his sexa eyes and his gothic black hair and how his face looks just like Joel Madden. I remember that Draco had said I didn't understand, so I thought, what if Draco went out with Vampire before I went out with him and then they broke up? No, Voldemort, I shouted back. Voldemort gave me a gun. No, please, I begged. Thou must, he yelled. If thou does not, then I shall kill thy beloved Draco. How did you know? I asked in a surprised way. Voldemort got a dude. You're so retarded. Look on his face. I hath telekinesis, he answered coolly. If you doth not kill Vampire, then thou know what will happen to Draco, he shouted. Then he flew away angrily on his broomstick. I was so scared and mad I didn't know what to do. Suddenly, Draco came into the woods. Draco, I said. Hi. Hi. He said back, but his face was all sad. He was wearing white foundation and messy eyeliner, kind of like a pentagram.